not be an issue. They should have a lot of familiarity with fencing other lefties, but we'll find out. In this weapon of women's foil and all fencing bouts, the bout goes to 15. There, as Jeon steps forward, Errigo makes an attack into her preparation, a very good action. She was not ready to defend herself. As I said, this is a 15-touch bout. They will fence 3-minute periods, or to 15, whichever goes first. As Errigo steps forward, Jeon takes her blade and hits her. One of the best ways, if you're not familiar with fencing, or this is one of the first times watching fencing, one of the best things to do is just try to take a look at one athlete. Try to focus in on what one athlete's doing. She did not necessarily agree with the call. She looked back to confer with her coach. Her coach probably nodded and said, yeah, that's close enough. Let's not waste our challenges yet. In fencing, much like in football and other sports, we are now using instant replay. That's what the referee's doing right now. The referee's stepping forward to take a look at a screen that's in front of him. It appears that Arianna, the Italian on the left, started this action. I wish I could tell you exactly who scored. The referee took a look at the screen. It says it's 2-2, which means the referee originally awarded that touch for the Italian, who is on your screen here. The Korean, Jeon, asked for an appeal, and that is what the referee is doing now. He is back at a table at a computer screen with another referee, and between the two of them, they are discussing what happened, and then the final decision is this referee's who's on the strip, and he conferred his original decision, which was there's an attack from the left. A fencer only gets 2 incorrect challenges, so now Jeon has wasted one very early in the bout. It's hard to say waste when you're in the top 4, but one is gone. There's a very nice action from Arianna on the left. There's an attack. She makes a great parry or defends herself, makes an attack, and it just misses. Everything was perfect right up until the finish. Very similar action again. Jeon makes an attack which is defeated by a parry or a blocking action, and the riposte does not hit. If you see a colored light come on, those little circles indicate if somebody has been hit. And the valid target area is wherever you see that silver lame-like material. If you see a white light, they've hit someplace off of that metallic vest that they're wearing. The back, the chest, under the arms, every place you see that metallic vest, it's good target. Oh, Jeon makes a very big step right there, and Arianna takes advantage of it, steps in, and hits her, tying it up at 4-4. Again, this will go to 15 or until we get to the end of 3-minute periods. And you can see in this, there's still 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this, the very first period.
Right? Ali.
Oh, great touch. Arianna makes an attack there, which Jeon parries successfully. She defends herself. And Jeon makes a riposte or an attack after her parry, which Arianna then parries and makes a counter riposte. Even though Jeon's light came on, she did not get that touch. That's an important thing to know, is that yes, you can hit, but it does not mean that in the final description of the phrase, the referee will give you the touch. The fencing referee really determines every single touch here. Again, the referee decided this call is a little too close for him to make. He's taking a look at the screen. And he says that the right took the blade. He said the fencer on the right took the blade and hit. That call was not argued by Ariana, so it must have been the correct call. The international language of fencing is French, so the referee, while Chinese, is speaking in French because that is the language used at all international and Olympic level competitions in fencing.
Right. Allez.
Again, the referee going to the screen to make sure he gets it right. My opinion is that this is a call that should be made without that screen. He's decided that the Italian on the left took the blade and made the attack. Anytime you hear prise de fer, he means somebody is taking the blade. And while he's back looking at the screen and conferring with the other referee, right of way is how you determine touches in this weapon of foil and also in saber. What does right of way mean? Well, right of way means that if I start coming forward, my foot and my hand together, that you are obligated to either run away from it or to block my action with your blade, which we call a parry. If you don't do that and we both hit, then I will get the touch. That's based very simply on dueling from the Middle Ages. If I'm running at you with a sharp, pointy object, you would be crazy to just run back into me. Rather, you would try to defend yourself. That's exactly where foil and saber get their basis for their right-of-way. That was a great attack by Jeon, which was parried by Ariana. Riposte arrived. She's extended her lead to 7-5. That time, Ariana made the attack, which missed. That's an action where Ariana had the right-of-way I was speaking of earlier, and it didn't help her because in the final phrase, she missed the target. So Jeon Hee-suk was able to score even though she did not have right-of-way.
Right. Allez.
Ariana's asking her coach why. Her coach is probably answering, you came forward and paused, and then Jeon Hee-suk started the attack, and then you continued. One thing about right-of-way, if you pause, the other person can take it from you. That time the referee said they both went together. One light was green, one light was white. The white meaning that they hit someplace off the target. It appears that somebody's challenging the referee's call of simultaneous. Now, simultaneous, if both fencers go together in a weapon that has right-of-way and both lights come on, the referee says simultaneous, nobody gets a touch. So, evidently, Ariana thought that she started that. The referee's come back and said, yeah, I was right.
Right. Allez.
Ariana was very close to scoring right there.
Right. Allez. At. Nomala. Vanga. Right. Allez.
Wow. Ariana makes a very strong parry riposte, which does not hit. Everybody knows there's an attack which didn't hit, and then there's a parry riposte which didn't hit. What the referee just said was, yes, Ariana, you made a great